As we go to where those honoured Australians who attended the Queen's funeral are already heading home.
We caught up with Kim Smith and Danny Abdallah just before they boarded the Prime Minister's plane. Here's what they had to say about the service inside Westminster Abbey.
It was an absolute honour. It was a moment in time. History, being part of history, it was wonderful. You know, and just to see the world stop and come and pay their respects to the Queen was overwhelming.
It was a flood, to me, a flood of different emotions, from happiness, from sadness, from apprehension. There were a whole flood of different emotions coming at all different times. So, yeah, but it was just a privilege to be able to be there and be part of so many people and celebrate her life and mourn her passing.
I feel like I'm dreaming, to be quite honest. I feel like I'm in a dream.
I actually pinched myself and arm to make sure that I wasn't in a dream, and it certainly wasn't. The lady next to me from Australia, she just bowed her head, and yeah, it was emotional for her as well, and probably that seeing her sort of tended to break me up a bit. And then we could hear the band out the front, the pipe band, and that just sends, goes right through you when you hear the pipe bands. Then members of the royal family, the King came through, and he was very sad, as you can imagine. He lost his mum, and I know what it was like when I lost mine. So it just looked like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders. Such a responsibility.
I was touched because I just saw the reality of, you know, a son and a grandchildren missing their grandmother. The sadness in their faces. The people respected her so much. The world came united just for that one moment to farewell.
The male choir, the young boys and the men, their voices were so good, and it just went right through and just touched your heart.
I've found a new love for England. Beautiful people, loving. It's a very special place.
Wow, what an experience for that bunch of Aussies, isn't it?
Yeah,
just incredible.
Of course, there were 10 Australians, ordinary Australians who had done or experienced extraordinary things, who were invited by the Prime Minister, personal call from the Prime Minister to go to the funeral inside the Abbey today, and what an experience for them.